Our Five of Cups is often a card that elicits a very strong response when it first comes up. People look at it and say, oh dear. Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of here. Your key word for this card is emotional processing. This is an encouragement to experience the entire spectrum of your emotions and not label anything as good or bad, as healthy or unhealthy, as allowed to be here or not allowed to be here. Instead, the card encourages you to acknowledge how you are feeling and fully process it. It's very easy to suppress our emotions. It's easy to run away from them or avoid them. This card asks us to look at them. And in doing so, we can understand how complex humans are because we can simultaneously feel grief and joy in a day. We can feel regret and we can feel anticipation and excitement about something else. We have a whole cocktail of emotions that we can experience in a single day. And it takes a while to build up our vocabulary to express those emotions. It takes years to learn how your emotions manifest in terms of signals in your body, because your emotions are caused by hormones and chemicals that are being released in your system. Your brain is feeling things. Yeah, your brain is sending signals that allow your body to feel things. Let's put it that way. Therefore, having a dialogue and an awareness with your emotions can tell you a lot more about what's going on in your life. For instance, if you're feeling angry and if you're able to acknowledge that, it typically means a boundary got crossed somewhere, right? And that's going to allow you to tune in and better address what's happening in your life because you're recognizing this feeling has arisen because of something very valid and real that occurred, and now you can address the thing that occurred. Thank goodness that emotion was there to clue you in. Other symbols about this card that I love is that the character is standing alone here and now, but the bridge in the background says he can always cross and go back to the city when he needs either help from the community or a moment of distraction, as long as he knows when to take time to process emotions. Sometimes we need to do it alone, sometimes we need the help of a therapist or a friend, and sometimes after a long day of processing those emotions, you need to get out of that space, kind of clean the slate, and revisit it later. Lastly, notice this mute sky. Sometimes we can feel emotionally numb when we've been in this state for a while. And so it does take more time to identify what we're feeling and why. Be patient with yourself. Do some research if you need to. Use a feeling chart or a feeling graph. Those can be good resources. And know that emotions are here to help you, not hurt you.